for our coverage of high school basketball here in the Oklahoma Panhandle. We are in Turpin, Oklahoma tonight. It is homecoming for the Cardinals. The visiting team tonight, the Forgan Bulldogs, from just 20 miles away. And we'll start with the visitor starters. First, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Carson Slatton. A 5'8" sophomore, number 15, Reagan Kirkhart. A 5'10" freshman, number 23, Autumn Seaton. And a 5'2" senior, number 24, Chandel Ramirez. And at center, a 6' sophomore, number 34, Kylie Hagan. Lady Bulldogs are coached by Travis Smaltz and assisted by Rob Lancaster and Larry McVeigh. And now for the home team. First, number 25, a freshman, Lizette Aquino. A sophomore, number 2, Sailor Parker. A sophomore, number 22, Carmen Levins. A senior, number 5, Alondra Quinones. And a senior, number 10, Michaela Young. Lady Cardinals are coached by head coach Braden Robinson and assisted by Randy Parker. Lady Bulldogs come into this game with a 9-6 record. Turpin comes in with an 8-7 record. These two met last week at the Oil Center Classic, with Turpin defeating the Lady Bulldogs. Both teams' final instructions from their coaches and now out on the floor. Definitely a size advantage for the Lady Bulldogs. Athleticism advantage probably goes to Turpin. It should be a tightly contested ball game. And it will be Agan jumping for Forgan, and the homecoming queen for Turpin, Michaela Young, jumping for the Lady Cardinals. Forgan with the opening possession through the hands of Slatton as Seaton tried to get it to her. So a turnover on the opening possession. Turpin with it now. Parker at the point. Leaves it. Aquino with the drive, kicks it back out. Now back to Aquino at the short corner. Dumps it to Young. She steps inside, puts up the shot, contested. Partially blocked by Seaton. Ball out of bounds as Kirkhart tried to save it, but couldn't get it before it went out of bounds. The Turpin inbounding underneath their own basket. Levins looked at the 3. She'll give it back to Parker in the corner. Back out top, around the perimeter, Michaela Young for 3. Off the rim, Aquino with the rebound, puts it up in the lane. Tried to draw the foul, couldn't do it as Seaton comes away with the rebound. Lady Bulldogs back the other way, Kirkhart with it. Gives it back to Slatton out top. And now back to Kirkhart. High post to Seaton. Ball rolling on the floor. Parker chases it down, saves it from going out of bounds. But Forgan got it. And it's an over and back call as Ramirez quickly got it to Slatton. So a couple of unforced errors already for the Lady Bulldogs. Turpin girls a little worried there that maybe they had went over and back, but that was the inbound play. And backdoor pass from Young to Aquino, just too strong, so ball back over to Forgan. Well, both teams with a little bit of rust here as we start this one with turnovers both ways. Slatton to the high post. Kirkhart looked at the 3, passed it up. Back to the high post to Seaton. Double team and a foul call.
25.
Foul is going to be called on Lizette Aquino. That's her first foul. Team's first foul as well. Kirkhart, Turpin in a 2-3 zone. Slatton passes it down. Egan takes it up off the glass for the first basket of the game. Forgan 2-0. 6:20 left, first quarter. Aquino looked at the three, drives, kicks out to Levens. Levens gives it off. Back outside to Aquino. Parker looked at the shot, back to Aquino, drives to the block, puts it up and in. Good move. Gets around Egan for the basket. 2-2 with just under 6 left in the first quarter. Dump down low to Egan, and she's going to be fouled underneath. Foul is going to be called on Carmen Levens. That'll be her first, team second foul, and it will be Egan at the line. First free throw up, nothing but net. 5:47 left to play, first quarter. Egan's second free throw gets the shooter's roll, and it's 4-2 Forgan. Parker brings it up, tried to get it to Young down low, but way too strong on the pass. Coach Schmaltz making sure Forgan got that because it was initially positioned to Turpin. Basically saying everybody's heading down the court. Turpin with some pressure, and Levens picks up the turnover. Young leaves it for Levens, puts up the three. No good. Parker chases down the rebound. Second opportunity for Turpin here. Ball loose, Parker able to chase it down. High post to Young, gets a screen, back to Aquino in the lane. Ball tapped out of bounds by Seaton. Good defense there by Forgan to step into that lane. Turpin inbounds underneath her own basket. 5:03 to play. Aquino puts up the shot. Looked like she was clearly fouled on that one. No call. Back the other way. Kirkhart with the ball. Back up top to Slatton. Ramirez with it now. Back around the perimeter. Trying to find holes to get it into their forwards inside. That's where they've got the big advantage. Inside to Egan, to the ground. Turpin defense takes it away. There's Aquino there on the defense. Quinones with the ball on the wing. Aquino to Parker. Now back to Levens. She'll put up the three from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Egan. Slatton passes up ahead to Kirkhart. Tries to dump it down low. Is Seaton. Turpin able to get in the passing lane and knock that one away. They will maintain possession into the game for Turpin. A freshman number 14, Riley Leonard. A freshman number 20, Gina Buller. And also a freshman number 24, Callie Jones. Turpin with 5 freshmen in their top 9 rotation. Back out top to Kirkhart on the inbounds play, tossed inside of the high post, and a foul from behind. They'll call that on Buller, who just entered the game. That'll be her first, team's third foul. Ramirez with it out top. Picks up her dribble, gives it off to Kirkhart. Picks up her dribble as well, in a little bit of trouble. Gives it off to Slatton. Now along the baseline, Egan with it. Gives it back to Slatton. Cross court pass to Kirkhart, dumps underneath. Gets the floater to go. It's good, 6-2. With under 3.5 to play here in the first quarter. Forgan with the lead. Jones to the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Parker. Gives a screen. Ball over to Young. Kicks it back outside. Ball tapped away. Kirkhart comes away with it. Parker goes for the steal. Can't quite get it. Ramirez with it out top. Kirkhart with it on the deep wing. Double team inside on Egan. Trying to keep the big scorer for Forgan in check. On the high post, dumps it down low to Egan, can't control it, gets it back, puts it up and in. She gets it down there. She's about impossible to stop. 2.5 left to play, first quarter. It's 8-2, Forgan with the lead. Parker gets the screen, dumps it across the lane to Buller. Too low as it hit off her foot. Back the other way, Kirkhart with it. Gives it to Egan, drives in lane, banks it off the glass, doesn't go in. Put back up by Seaton is good. And Forgan's out to a 10-2 lead with 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Parker brings it up and gives it off to Jones. Jones looked at the three, passed it up. Parker gives it to a cutting Young, draws the foul. That foul called on Chandel Ramirez. That will be her first, team's first foul as well. So Callie Jones at the line for 2 shots. Jones makes the first. Into the game first for Forgan. Number 10, a senior, Liz Lozano. And back into the game for Turpin is Aquino. Missed the second one. 10-3 now the score. 1:40 to go. Long pass. Ball tapped back across. Parker goes and gets it. Can't save it from going out of bounds. Levens returns to the game for the Lady Cardinals. Hagan with it out on the wing. Parker knocks that one away, tries to chase it down. Levens comes away with it, and she's going to draw the foul as Slatton went to get it, but Levens already had it in her hands, so first foul on Slatton, team's second foul. 1:13 left to play. First quarter, 10-3, Forgan with the lead. Parker over to Levens, drives free throw line, gives it to Aquino, dumps down low to Buller, kicks it out to the corner. Levens puts up the three, high off the board. Parker with the rebound, Buller puts it up and it goes in. Kind of a circus shot off her back foot, 10-5. Kirkhart saves it from going out of bounds. Parker picks up the loose ball though. 45 left to play, first quarter. Leonard with the shot at the free throw line, no good. Ball bounces around, Aquino comes away with it, drives in, lays it in for the basket. 10-7, under 30 to play here in the first quarter. Back out top to Slatton. Looks like they'll try to hold for the final shot. Under 15. Now under 10. Passes over to Kirkhart. Double team. 5 seconds. Gets it inside to Reagan. Egan puts it up, misses the shot, gets her own rebound, lays it up and in just before the buzzer. So after 1 quarter of play, the Forgan Lady Bulldogs lead the Turpin Lady Cardinals 12-7. We'll have the opening possession as the arrow points in their favor. Trailing by 5. Egan able to sneak that basket in just before the clock hit 0. She's got 10 in the first quarter. Just blocked that shot from Aquino. Turpin gets it back. Young misses the 3. Levin saves it from going out of bounds. Slatton and Aquino tie it up. Arrow will and point in favor of Forgan. So they will have possession. Turpin looked like they were going to full court press, but they'll back out of it. Being kind of a 2-1-2 zone. Ball over to Egan on the wing. Back up top to Slatton. Lozano with it, over to Slatton on the opposite side. Floats it down low to Egan, double team, puts it up, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. She's got 12 already, 7:20 left to play in the first half. It's 14-7, Forgan with the lead. Levens gives it off to Aquino. Gets a screen from Buller, now pass over to Young. Baseline shot, short. Slatton with the rebound. That one may have been partially blocked. Pass up ahead in the lane to Egan. Can't get that one to go. Buller knocks that one away as that looked like Seaton was going to have the easy rebound, but good hustle there, knocked that one away. So Quinones with it out top. Gives it over to Aquino. She'll put up the three, and it's good. 14-10 now the score. 6.5 left to play. Ball knocked out of bounds by Quinones. Good hustle defense there. Parker returns to the game as Buller will go back to the bench. So Aquino for Turpin. Already scored 3 times. She's got 7. Down low to Egan. Puts up the shot. No good. But the follow-up by Seaton. Nobody blocking her out. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:22 left to play in the first half. It's Forgan 16, Turpin 10. Turpin with possession out of the timeout, trailing by 6. Parker brings it up. They'll give it back to her on the block. Back outside. Now Parker with it again. Quinones with it, gets the screen from Aquino, and she's going to be called for the travel. Took one too many steps, ball back over to Forgan. Turpin with some full court pressure now. Ball tipped away by Quinones and out of bounds. Turpin fronting them, trying to deny even the inbounds pass. And a foul is going to be called on Young on that one. That'll be her first. Team's 4th foul. Ball inbounded to Kirkhart. We'll give it up to Ramirez quickly. Turpin looking to trap. Still in the backcourt. Seaton gets it up ahead. Ball knocked out of bounds by Young though. Ramirez brings it across. Turpin backed out of their pressure. All out of bounds, they'll say last touch by Quinones. She's had active hands here out of that timeout. She's knocked a couple away already. Kirkhart with it out top. Parker out there guarding her near midcourt. Passes in the lane to Egan. Puts up the shot, banks it in. She's got 14 already. For Forgan's 18 points with 5:15 left to play. Young leaves it outside for Quinones, drives baseline, kicks back out top. Aquino drives in the lane and draws a foul. That's going to be on Kirkhart. That'll be her first. Team's 3rd foul. So Aquino at the line to shoot 2 shots. Sinks the first. Slatton back into the game for Forgan. Jones back into the game for Turpin. Misses the second. And they'll say lane violation on the second one. A little bit of discussion between the two two of the referees, not sure. 5:04 left to play in the first half. 18-11, Forgan leads. Quinones not called for the foul. She tripped Slatton. All up to Quinones, now to Parker. Over to Jones, open for three. No good. Rebound by Seaton. Slatton over to Ramirez. High post to Egan. Egan tapped away though. Forgan does maintain possession. Three ball up by Ramirez. And off the rim and then off the back of the top of the backboard. So over to Turpin. Young will get a rest as Leonard comes in. 4:20 left to play. 7-point lead for Forgan. Parker gets a screen from Aquino, pulls up. Missed badly. Good rebound there by Seaton. Quickly up ahead to the corner. Kirkhart with it. Into the high post. Dumps it down to Egan. Kicks it out to Kirkhart. She'll put up the three from the corner and drains it. 21-11 now with 3:45 left to play in the first half. Forgan now up again to a double-digit lead. Aquino with the drive in the lane all the way to the hoop. Shot partially blocked. Quinones, Aquino there for the rebound. Parker with it out top now. Over the top to Aquino in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Tries to chase it down, but Seaton grabs it and a foul called on the rebound. That's going to be on Parker. That'll be her first, team's fifth foul. Young and Buller check back into the game for Turpin. 3:16 left to play first quarter, full court press. Ball into Ramirez. Now back to Seaton. Now Ramirez back to Seaton, pass over her head. Parker chases that one down. Up to Jones, over to Buller. Now to Young, into the corner. Leonard for three. In and it's good. The pressure leads to a three-pointer. Under 3 to play, 21-14 now the score. Trap in the corner, pass too high again. Seaton able to chase it down. Timeout on the floor. 2:46 left to play in the first half. It's Forgan 21, Turpin 14. Slatton with the ball, gets it over to Kirkhart. Smaltz had called that timeout, trying to settle his team down against this press. Turpin still pressuring even in the half court, stolen away by Young. Takes it to the hoop, puts it in for two. 21-16 now the score, 2.5 left. Egan with the ball, gives it back to Slatton. Pass ahead to Kirkhart, can't control her. Buller comes away with it for the turnover. Turpin finding an answer with this pressure. Young takes it all the way to the hoop, blocked by Egan. Egan over to Kirkhart, gets it across the timeline, back to Egan. And a blocking foul called on Buller. Buller looked like she had been standing there still for quite a while. Egan will be at the line for 2 shots. Buller with her second foul. Team has 6 fouls now. First free throw is good. $1:53 left in the half. Egan's second also good. Already has 16 points. 23-16, Forgan with the lead. Parker with it, gets a screen from Buller. Into the corner to Young. Dumps it down low to Buller. Through her hands, Egan gets the loose ball. Now Egan with it. He's it for Slatton. Minute and a half left in the first half. Kirkhart on the wing. Down to Seaton. And a double dribble call. Ball turned back over to Turpin. 1:12 left in the half. Ball into Leonard in the lane. Outside to Young. Down low to Buller. Ball tipped by Egan. Parker with it, drives all the way to the hoop, puts it up and draws the foul. They'll call that on Seaton. That'll be her first, team's fourth foul. And Parker will be at the line for 2 shots. Makes the first. 52.3 seconds left to play in the half. And Parker gets them both for her first points of the game. 23-18, Forgan's lead cut to 5. Turpin again with the pressure, looking to trap. Seaton gets it over to Egan. All tipped by Leonard though. 45 seconds left in this first half. Ball in the lane through her hands. Ramirez on the backside though. Can't get it to go. Egan with the putback. Gets it to go and draws the foul. That foul is going to be on Callie Jones. That will be her first, team's 7th foul. So Forgan will be in the bonus, but only 30 seconds left in the half. Aquino checks back in for Turpin. Here's the and one free throw. She sinks it again. That gives her 19 for the half, and the lead is back up to 8, 26-18. Ball knocked away by Kirkhart. Saves it from going out of bounds. Up to Ramirez. Drives to the block. Lays it up and in. 28-10. 15 seconds left to play. Pass by Leonard. Too strong over to Parker. So ball back over to Forgan. They'll have a chance to add to their 10-point lead with 10.2 left to play. Quinones checks back into the game. Ball into Slatton. Now over to Ramirez. 3 seconds. Shot put up by Seaton. No good, but she's fouled on the shot. They'll call that on Buller. That's already going to be 3 on her. Team's 8th foul. So Autumn Seaton at the line with 0.7 seconds still to play in the half. Sinks the first. Misses the second. Aquino with the rebound. No shot. And we head to the half. A late rally by Forgan puts them up by 11. It's the Lady Bulldogs 29 over the Lady Cardinals with 18. For the second half of play, Turpin will have possession. They trail by 11. Late rally there by Forgan to build their lead as Turpin had some unforced errors really to end that half that helped build that lead after Turpin had cut it to 5. Parker with the ball at the top of the key. She'll take the 3, and she drains it. If you're going to back in that zone, she's going to take that and drain it. Pressure by the Lady Cardinals. Trap just past midcourt. Kirkhart with it. Tries to pass up ahead. Aquino tried to get it. Ramirez able to get it back. Over to Egan. Has to kick it outside. Slatton puts up the 3 and drains it, so she answers it right back. 32-21 now the score. Each team with the 3 to start the quarter. Pass by Quinones down low, intercepted as Kirkhart was able to get a hand on it. Seaton puts up the shot. Quinones affected that. Back the other way, Turpin. Levens open on the wing. Short corner to Aquino. Down low to Young. Shot blocked by Seaton. Back outside as Turpin does maintain possession. Levens open for three. She'll put it up. No good. Long rebound though. Quinones tried to get it to Aquino. Kirkhart with a hand on it again. Comes away with the steal. Slatton outside, guarded tightly there by Quinones. Quinones with the push. No call though. Down low to Seaton. Last touch by Young. Leonard checks into the game. Ball thrown up top. Parker able to get the steal. Can't get it though. Is it? Oh, went loose to Young. No, they will say it was last touch by. Yeah, last touch by Turpin as Parker tried to get it to Young as she fell to the ground but couldn't. So we'll stay with Forgan. All back out top. Now the high post to Seaton. Tries to get it down low. Levens knocks it away. Now in there to Egan. She's double teamed. Kicks it back out. Slatton for three. And she's got two in a row now. And it's 35-21 with just under 6 to play here in the third quarter. Skip pass. Now to Young. Tried to get it. Once again, hands on those in the passing lanes. Knocking it away. Blocking foul. Foul is on Autumn Seaton. That'll be her second, team's first foul of the half. Levens with it out top. Gets it back to Parker. Parker will give it back to her inside to Aquino. Kicks it outside. Leonard for three. She gets it to go. So both teams come out of the locker room hot from three-point range. 35-24 now the score. 5:15 to play in the third quarter. Ball across the midcourt stripe. Slatton takes it there. Over to Kirkhart, deep on the deep wing. Parker goes for the steal on Slatton. Back to Kirkhart. Out to the high post to Ramirez. Lays up the shot, too strong. They'll stay. It will stay with with Forgan. Callie Jones comes back into the game. 4:54. Foul is going to be on Leonard. That'll be her first. Team's first foul of the half. All tipped away by Leonard, but Ramirez gets the loose ball. Parker gets her hands in there, knocks it away for a second. Forgan able to maintain possession though. Slatton puts up another three. No good. Kirkhart tips it away, but Young able to chase it down. Turpin will walk it up. Gives it to Leonard. Now over to Jones. And a Parker in the corner. Dangerous pass backside, skip pass to Jones. Now outside to Leonard. Looked at the three. Ramirez stepped out. Ball tipped by Kirkhart, but Parker able to keep possession. All over to Jones. Aquino open inside. Jones takes a three from the corner. Long rebound out of bounds. Back over to Forgan. Just past the midway point of the third. Still an 11-point lead for Forgan. Same lead they had at the half as both teams have hit a pair of threes here in the third quarter. Ball down low to Seaton. Pass over to Egan. Goes inside. Looked like Young got all ball there.
25.
And they'll call that on Aquino though. That will be her second, team's second of the half. So Egan back at the line, gets it to go. Buller checks back into the game with She's got 3 fouls, so she's going to have to be careful. That gives Egan 20 for the game. And she's only missed 1 at the free throw line. 3:43 left to play. It's 37-24 here in the third quarter. Young double teamed underneath, stolen away by Egan. Ball loose as Buller got a hand on it. Now a jump ball. Arrow points in favor of Forgan, so they'll have possession of it. Aquino checks into the game for Turpin. Ball up to Egan against the press, back to Slatton, and she's going to be called for the travel. Started to throw forward and then hesitated and drug her foot for the turnover. Parker back to Leonard. Over to Jones, look to drive baseline, picks up her dribble though. Into the high post to Aquino, pass knocked away by Kirkhart. Forgan's length is really bothering Turpin at the offensive end. That zone defense is causing problems. Picked by Egan. Slatton puts up the 3. Parker with the rebound. Jones now to Buller, back to Jones, takes the 3, no good. Rebounded by Seaton. Kirkhart with it, dumps it down low to Egan, puts it up, missed the shot. Parker with the rebound, Leonard with the rebound. Pass inside to Parker, tried to pass it outside. Ball off of one of the Forgan players out of bounds. Young and Levens return to the game. 2:17 left, third quarter. Forgan by 13. Leonard in the corner, gets it back outside to Young. Over to Levens. Aquino wide open underneath, missed her there. Leonard back outside. Aquino at the high post, down low to Buller, and she draws the foul on Egan.
Kylie, you got that guard, you stay straight up. When you come down, it's a foul.
Just the first foul on Egan, team's second foul, so Buller at the line for 2 shots. Sinks the first. Liz Lozano returns to the game for the Bulldogs. In and out on the second, Egan with the rebound. So 37-25 now the score. Down low to Seaton, puts it up, too strong, rebounded by Young. Young takes it across the midcourt stripe. Now to Buller, Aquino wide open underneath, short on the shot. Seaton with the rebound. Got in a little bit of a hurry. Of course, the length from Forgan probably forced that a little bit. Kirkhart with it, goes baseline underneath the Egan, puts it up, gets the shot to go, and draws the foul. That's going to be on Michaela Young. That'll be her second. Team's third of the half. Egan back at the line again. And converts the and one. It's now 40-25. Parker brings it up over to Aquino. A little bit of a half-court trap by Forgan. All at the high post to Levens, dumps it down low to Young. She'll go baseline side, gets it to go. 40-27 now the score. 110 to play. Egan at the basket, misses the shot, but she was fouled. That'll be on Quinones, her first. team's 4th foul, so Egan back at the line again. Makes the first. Into the game for the first time tonight, a freshman number 12, Allison Weber for the Lady Cardinals. Egan's second free throw also good, 42-27. She's been fantastic at that free throw line tonight.
Hands up now, hands up, pass the lane.
Dumping underneath Aquino, too high from Quinones. Double team quickly, ball out of bounds, and back over to Turpin. Leonard checks back into the game for Quinones. Under a minute left to play, 3rd quarter. Backdoor pass, Aquino there, blocked by Egan. Seaton comes away with it. Kirkhart with it, guarded by Parker, gets it back over to Slatton. Back to Kirkhart. High post to Egan. Outside to Lozano. Parker got in front of that one, and a foul call. That's going to be on Parker. That'll be her 2nd. Team's 5th foul. 24.3 left to play in the quarter. Inbounded to Kirkhart outside. Down low to Egan, lays it up, too strong. Seaton with the rebound, puts it up, no good, but she draws the foul. That will be on Parker. That'll be her 3rd, team's 6th foul, and it'll be Seaton at the line. Seaton sinks the first. 15.8 left to play, 3rd quarter. Gets the second one, 44-27. Parker with it, outside to Young, back to Parker. And stepped on the line, ball turned back over to Forgan. 5.1 seconds left to play in the quarter. Foul call along the sideline on Young. That'll be her 3rd. And since they're in the bonus now, Kirkhart will go to the line with 1 second left. It'll be the 1-and-1. Buller returns to the game. Misses the free throw, rebounded by Leonard. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Forgan extends their lead over Turpin. It's 44-27 as we head to the 4th. Well, as we start this 4th quarter, Turpin will have possession of the ball. Leonard over to Parker. Skip pass over to Weber. Back to Leonard, over to Parker again as it's just passed around the perimeter. Dives in, kicks out. Inside to Aquino. Short corner to Buller. Back outside. All tipped away by Kirkhart.
That's the way to work. Keep working just like that.
Once again, just that Forgan length, getting their hands in the passing lanes and just interrupting the flow of Turpin's offense. Parker takes the deep 3, no good. Rebounded by Aquino, tried to put it back up, shot blocked. All out of bounds, it will stay with Turpin. Ball inbounded to Aquino, back outside. Three-pointer up by Leonard is good. That's her 2nd. 44-30 now the score. Just 1 minute into this 4th quarter. Hagan with it, back to Slatton. Gets across the timeline. Kirkhart with it, baseline down low to Hagan. Double team, can't get it to go. And she'll be called for the foul. That will be number 2 on Hagan. Team's 3rd foul. Young back in for the Cardinals. Parker to Aquino on the high post, over to Leonard. Turpin having trouble finding holes in this zone. Deep 3 by Young. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:22 left to play. It's Forgan 44, Turpin 33. So out of the timeout, Forgan with possession of the ball, leading by 11. Ball inbounded to Egan. Pass too high. Aquino gets the turnover. Leonard in the corner. She'll put up the 3. No good. Long rebound. They'll say last touch by Turpin. Over to Forgan. Seaton gives it over to Slatton. Up ahead, Buller gets a hand on that one, but Forgan able to maintain possession. Zano over to Kirkhart. Back out top, Slatton with it again. Skip pass, baseline shot. It's turnaround, no good by Kirkhart. Seaton there for the rebound, puts it back up, and she's fouled.
White 20.
That's going to be on Buller. That'll be her 4th, team's 8th foul. So Seaton at the line sinks the first. Just fantastic foul shooting tonight by Forgan. They've got there. They've made their free throws. Gets them both this time as well. 46-33. Young over to Leonard. Double team. Buller puts up the 3 from the corner. No good. Parker with the long rebound. Back over to Young. Leonard puts up the 3 from the top of the key. Gets it to go. Her 3rd of the game. 46-36. 5:20 to play. Kirkhart with it. Over the top. Aquino gets in there, gets a hand on it, and they're going to call her for the foul.
25.
That'll be her 3rd. Team's 9th. So it is Hagan back at the line again. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Buller tips that one over to Aquino. Parker gives it up to Young, who loses control of it. Aquino there to get it though. Back outside to Parker. They'll set their offense. Robinson calls out the play he wants his team to run. Leonard puts up another 3. No good. Ball grabbed by Hagan. Gets it away safely to Slatton as she went to the ground. Zano with the ball. Guarded tightly there by Leonard. Now to Seaton in the corner. Now Kirkhart with it. Dives in, puts up the short jumper. No good. Rebounded by Young. Out quickly to Parker. Races past the defense to Buller. She'll put up the long 2. No good. Rebounded by Seaton. Forgan back the other way. Kirkhart with it. Backs it back out to Slatton. High post to Seaton. And a jump ball as Buller ties it up.
You're in, sub. You're in.
Ramirez into the game for the Bulldogs. 4:02 left to play. Levens will also come in for the Lady Cardinals. Forgan inbounding underneath their own basket. Seaton with it in the corner. Down low to Egan. Has to kick it out to Kirkhart. 3 from the top of the key. Missed it. Rebounded by Seaton, though. Another second chance for the Lady Bulldogs. High post to Egan. Ramirez puts up the 3, and she drains it. 49-36 every time. Turpin has gotten a sniff there. They have continued to build on their lead. Under 3.5 to play. Aquino with it now. Comes off the screen from Leonard. Gives it up to Young, who drives to the block, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. That's going to be on Ramirez. That'll be her second, team's 4th foul. And it will be Young at the line for 2 shots. Can't get the first one to go. Parker returns to the game. Misses the second as well. Egan with the rebound. Pass up ahead. Seaton open underneath the basket. Too strong though. Parker chases down the rebound. Young with it now. She'll drive. Kicks out. Parker looked at the 3. Passes it up. Drives. Now back outside to Levens. High post to Parker. Falls down. Loose ball. Ramirez comes away with it for Forgan. Up ahead to Kirkhart. Now to Egan. She'll kick it back out to Kirkhart. Drives baseline. Kicks it out to Ramirez. 2.5 to play. Short corner to Seaton. Fouled by Young. That will be her 4th. And the team's 10th foul. So that means Seaton will go to the line for 2 shots. Misses the first. Buller and Jones return for the Lady Cardinals. Makes the second. 50-36 now, the score in favor of Forgan. Under 2.5 left. Young on the wing with it over to Aquino, now back to Parker. She looks to drive baseline. They'll get Slatton with the foul. Push off. That'll be her second. Just the team's 5th foul. 2:08. Out top to Jones. Gives it up to Young. Back outside to Aquino, off her hand. Saves it from going over the midcourt stripe. No, Parker will set it back up top. Jones with it now. Parker over to Young. Now to Aquino. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Kirkhart. They'll look to trap, dumps it off to Slatton though. Kirkhart with it in the corner, nobody guards her. She takes the shot and drains it. It is a 3, 53-36 with 1:20 left to play. Jones with it, drives to the free throw line, kicks out to Aquino. She'll drive, kicks. Young takes the deep 3, no good. Ramirez gets the rebound. Under a minute to play. Young knocks it away from Kirkhart for a second, but able to gather it back in. Seaton with it in the corner, double team, and she's called for the travel. Parker with it. Kicks out to Young. She'll take the deep three and gets that one to go. Young with her second three of the quarter, 53-39 now the score. Under 30 seconds though now. All on the floor. And there will be a foul call on Sailor Parker. That'll be her fourth. So they'll walk to the free throw line. Forgan be Slatton shooting two. Made the second, 54-39 now. Towards the hoop, gets the foul from behind there. And that will be number 3 on Slatton, team's 6th foul. So they'll inbound underneath the basket, 22.1 left to play. Backdoor pass to Aquino, shot blocked by Kirkhart. Knocked out of bounds, so Turpin will inbound from the other side of the lane. It's really been Forgan's height tonight that has really caused Turpin trouble. Young's three hits off the rim, over the backboard, back over to Forgan. 15.1 left. Bulldogs are going to improve to 10-6. Turpin's going to drop to 8-8. Under 10 to play now. And ball tied up with 3.9 seconds left. Back over to Turpin. Into Parker. Puts up the deep shot off the backboard. And that is the game. The Forgan Lady Bulldogs have defeated the Turpin Lady Cardinals 54-39. Remember, not only can you see these games on PTCI Channel 2, but check our YouTube channel out. Just look up PTCI YouTube channel. That's it for tonight's girls action. Stick around. The boys game coming up next.